are you on your, I can see you're front and center. You're ready to go. So if you would just come on board, say hello so we can get you on the big screen.
Wow. What amazing testimonies. How do you follow up those two guys, Bill and Dr. Ray? I mean, they knocked it out of the park.
Well,
Amazing testimonies.
yes, they are. Yes, they are. All three of you.
They relate to their pain. You know, I have similar issues. So.
Well, you do, and you do, and let's just kind of follow suit. Introduce yourself. Let everyone know where you're from, what you used to do, and here we are now after you've been using this technology. So just give everyone a little piece of you.
All right. Good evening, everybody. I mean, it's an honor for Dr. Stacy to send me a text and invite me back. So, you know, as exciting as LifeWave is, I mean, it just gets you pumped up, and especially listening to the testimonies that we've heard here tonight, and not only them, but lots of other. I mean, I've listened to hundreds and hundreds of testimonies on different channels, and it's just amazing what LifeWave has done for people. So I'm Jeremy Osteen. I'm from Waxahachie, Texas. I am 55 years old now, and I'm retired. I was a deputy sheriff for 31 years here in Ellis County. And I retired in 2020, and my health was kind of declining around that time frame, so I decided to leave and retire early. And I was diagnosed with autonomic neuropathy at the end of 2018, and for 4 years, well, going on 4 years, I was in just excruciating pain, as described by the other guys. And it's something that, I mean, it's undesirable, something that someone should never ever have to live with. And you know, I'd kind of go to bed at night. Every night I'd sit on my side of the bed before my head hit the pillow, and I'd say a prayer that I wouldn't wake up tomorrow morning. And that's not good for someone to have to do that either. My wife, she would be on the other pillow or getting ready to go to bed, and she'd say a prayer for me that something would come along to help me with my pain. And she did that for a couple of years. And finally, one Sunday afternoon, one of my upline now, Kathy Stevenson, she gave me a call and said, "Hey, I might have found something for your pain." And I told Kathy, I said, "Kathy, you know, I've tried every kind of lotion, potion, pill there is on the market, and I've been to just about every doctor known to man for pain, and nothing seems to work." I said, "Every time I go, I keep asking for a new pain pill or a higher dosage." And at one point, my neurologist, he said, and everybody calls me J.O., so he said, "J.O., he says, I can't give you anything stronger than what I'm giving you." He said, "Because I'm gonna kill your liver and your kidneys, and you've got a history of kidney disease in your family, especially with my mom being a kidney recipient." I was on 4 high-powered pain pills at the time, and here just a few months ago, I went back for a visit, and I introduced the patches, and he said, what are these patches that you're wearing that look like Band-Aids?" And I told him, "Hey, they were."
Uh-oh.
And anyhow, I asked him, I said, "Hey, you know, I'm feeling a lot better, and I need to try to wean myself off some of these pills." So I started out with 4, and I took myself off of 3 pills automatically just myself without his knowledge. And he said, well, I'll try to wean you off of the last one here in the next 6 or 8 months. And so that's where I'm at with my pain pills.
So I want everyone, again, like we gave everyone a little bit of a visual with Bill, and pain is debilitating. So, I mean, you were over a 10. I mean, you were like a 15. Like you were hurting. It was bad.
Yeah.
Now,
When
I don't know how a lot of people sleep, but when you said this, I have to sleep weighted. Like I like the weight. You couldn't even have a sheet touch your feet and it sent you through the roof.
Yes.
Like that's
it
incredible.
felt like just thousands of needles sticking my feet, sticking my legs, when you pull a sheet up over me. So there was a lot of nights that I was just miserable. You stick your feet out from under the sheet just to keep the pain going away, but then you start getting cold, so you have to put something on you. So, it's
Yeah.
it's miserable.
So you've weaned yourself off of 3 yourself. You're working on the 4th. Let everybody know what else, a little bit of things the other things that you have going on. I mean, I have to tell you, your face looks totally different. Like the inflammation is gone. Your eyes are bright. I don't know what's going on with your skin, but I mean, there's not a woman out there that wouldn't want the skin that you have on your face right now. Like you
Well,
look totally different.
here about 2 weeks ago, I started wearing the Alavito patch at night, and my wife, she'd come in there and she's like rubbing little specks of Alavito cream on me. She's like, here, rub that in, put some on your forehead, do it above your eyelids. So yeah, I go to bed every night with my Alavito patch here on my third eye, and the sleep improvement is really amazing. And my wife, for one, she's said the same thing. She said, I wish I had your skin because you don't have any wrinkles. Sometimes I do have some baggy eyes, but that's on a very rare occasion.
I love
And
it. I love
anyway,
it.
Albedo is that's a new patch of mine that I'm wearing. Originally, when I started wearing patches, I've been wearing patches now for 11 months, and when I started, I wore them for 9 days. I started with X39, X49, Eon, and Carnosine. Those were my starting patches. And 9 days later, my pain in my feet was 100% gone. And I've been wearing the patches for 11 months now, and I continue to be pain free. I just can't say enough about what the patches have done. I have diabetes as well. I'm type 2 diabetes. As Bill was saying, he was taking the Trulicity shot. I also take that shot, and there's been occasions on certain days that my blood sugar has dropped down in the 60s.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing.
That as well as maybe lowering a dose on that, and that's coming here in the near future. That's my goal. My goal is to get off of all of my medications and do nothing but LifeWave patches.
So will you ever stop patching?
No, I'll patch till the day that God takes me from this earth.
I love that.
It's just that's me now. I'll patch for life.
Right. Well, when I asked you the question, Bill's shaking his head no. Dr. Ray's sticking his arms up in the air. So, it's incredible. And I love that all 3 of you are very much aware that this is a compounding effect using these patches. Nobody just puts one patch on, and I like to say, people kind of laugh at me and go, the Red Sea is going to part. Like, it takes the body time. You know, when you're not masking a symptom and you can get to the root of the problem, and have the body kick into high gear on its own, and take care of things. It's a process. And I know Dr. Stacy's going to get into that here in a minute, but Jeremy, thank you. Zara, thank you for sharing your husband. Deborah, thank you. Dr. Ray, you know, your bride, amazing. I appreciate all three of you being on here tonight. And like always, we want you to come back, because again, 600 people have been enjoying hearing you this evening, and we're grateful for that. And Dr. Stacy, I think it's kind of time to turn this thing over to you, and maybe you can touch on how a Band-Aid, as these gentlemen have described, could be doing all these different attributes.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, I didn't think the guys could top the women last week, they just did.
We should have done like a scale, like a poll, like I don't know, unbelievable.
Compared to last week's incredible testimonials, how would you rate that compared to this week? I mean, I don't even